Hey, welcome to AntLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're going to play
Tavern Masters. All right. So Tavern Masters is designed by Dan Criss, by Dan Criss Games. And it is very much a set collection card game for 1 to 6 players. Plays in about 15 to maybe 40 minutes, depending on how many people you're playing with.
Yeah.
And you can play this competitively.
Yes.
Cooperatively.
Yes.
Or even solo player. So
or solo player,
we are going to be playing competitively.
Head to head.
Head to head. No, we are not going to be playing with the Dirty Deeds expansion.
We are not.
Which is even a more competitive way to play.
Very, very take that. So, but there you have it. We'll take it to the table and show you how it plays. Hi, and welcome to the table. Here we have the game Tavern Masters. And we are going to play the 2-player game. And there are a couple of modes. Since the game is 1 to 6 players, it can be played solitaire. But we are going to play it 2-player, head-to-head. So this is competitive mode. There is also a cooperative mode where it's just a full group of people trying to meet a certain goal in a certain number of rounds. And there's also cooperative team play. But we're not going to go through any of those. We're just going to do the head-to-head. However, the game comes with 3 decks of cards. It comes with a patron deck, it comes with a tavern deck, and it comes with the Dirty Deeds deck. And a Dirty Deeds deck is essentially...
Say that 3 times fast.
I know. Is essentially a take that deck. And all of these cards really just attack the other players.
Yeah.
And with a 2-player game, and we're not really big on take that all that much, so we're not going to play with the Dirty Deed variant, so we're going to take this out of the game. So, with that, we're going to play just the standard game with the patron deck and the tavern deck, and we'll go through exactly what we have to do to set the game up. So, how do we set up the game? So, what we have to do, and this only happens this way in the first round, is we start out in the day round. The game is played through 3 different phases: day, night, and then counting the till. So in the day, we're going to be playing tavern cards. In the night, we're going to be playing patrons into our taverns. And then at the end, in the count the till, we're going to get paid. Patrons are going to leave, some are going to stay, and we're going to go on to the next day. So for the very first day, I'm going to deal out 5 cards from the tavern deck. And we are going to start drafting 1 card at a time. So I'm going to look through here and see if there are any cards that I would like to get into my tavern. I think I'm going to start out with this guy. And then I'm going to pass the rest of the cards over to Francis. And she is going to do
the same thing eventually.
At some point.
I don't know, because I like all these cards.
I've got good ones too.
All right.
All right, so,
you know?
Yeah. I'll go with that.
I will go with that.
All right. I will take... Look at what I took here. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. I guess I'll take this guy. And I'll take this guy. There you go. Not exactly what I wanted for the start, but I'll do it.
I guess we'll do that.
All right, so
okay.
What we do now is with our starting hand, we are going to play the day phase. Oh, and we start with 3 gold each.
Yes.
We need our initial startup. So the whole premise of this game is we are Tavern Masters competing head-to-head, where each of us is going to try to buy the license from the official village, to be the official village tavern.
Yes.
The King's Tax Collectors has tasked us with raising at least 20 gold. And the person with the highest amount of gold, over 20, once that happens, will win the license and get to run the only tavern in town. So what we do during the day is now we buy, and we're going to pay the cost listed at the bottom of the card in gold or in any other prerequisite. So for example, this character will either cost me 1 gold, or if I have any entertainer, I could play her out for free. Now there are 5 different, they call them NPC, non-player character symbols in the game. that represent different sort of professions. You've got a sword that's a soldier, you've got thugs that are like brass knuckles, you've got hearts that are wenches, stars that are mages, and green harps that represent entertainers in your tavern. So for tavern items to serve, you're going to have different drinks, which will have a little mug. You'll have games, which will have a pair of dice, and you'll have food, which will have a little plate. And you're going to need all of these in your tavern in order to retain certain patrons.
Yes.
But for the first round, we're going to go on ahead and start paying money.
All right, so I'm going to pay
to play.
1 gold, and I'm going to bring out a rock bottom ale. And then I'm going to play, I'm going to play the Halfling Jester.
Oh.
And so he, or she, I guess, would be 3, but I have an ale, so I'm going to put him out for free.
Wow,
and
that's
I
a good
gain
one.
an additional $1 for each patron who likes entertainers. So
That's a good one.
that.
I'm going to go ahead and play some apple wine for $1 to get some beverage in my place. And I'll probably pay another $1 for a serving wench, because you need someone to serve the wine. And I will bring out, for another $1, some hard cheese.
I'm also going to bring out a dartboard, because that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Right?
Sounds like a great idea. All right, so that is all I can play.
Yep.
I don't have any more money. And you're done too.
I'm
So
done
now
too.
we go into the night phase. And for the very first night phase, we're going to deal out
5
5 patron cards. And this is where patrons are going to start coming in. So how patrons work, there's basically 2 things you need to take note of, really. Their wants down here at the bottom on the ribbon. In order for them to even walk into your tavern, they need that want. So this guy wants wine, I can bring him in. Up here, it may say a like. So for example, this guy, he wants ale. So if I have ale, I can bring him in. But he likes wenches. So if I have a wench, then he'll stick around and he won't leave after the first night. But I don't have any ale for this guy, so he's not coming in. But I do have wine, so I'm going to bring in a sorcerer, I think. Whew, yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that. So
Alright, I'm going to bring in...
I'm going to bring in a sorcerer.
This guy, he wants any game. It's a traveling merchant.
Okay.
And the next round, the cost of goods in my hand is reduced by 1. So I'll bring him in. And I can't bring that guy in. And this gambler
I'll bring him out too.
likes ale, so I'll bring him in too.
Bring in a pit fighter.
A pit fighter.
Yeah, they all like wine, and that's really all I have is wine and cheese.
This guy.
It sounds like a really nice place.
It does. It sounds like a fancy place.
It really is.
It's a very classy tavern.
Cater to the best. So that's all I can play.
That's all I can play too.
All right, and the way now we get to count the till.
Yep.
And counting the till is just every patron for the night pays you $1. There are other things that will pay you additional dollars depending on what you have, and you have what you gain $1 for each round.
I gain $1 if I have soldiers, which I don't, and
Okay.
I gain $1 if they like entertainers, which I don't have.
Which they don't either. So you don't get any of those bonuses. You're just going to get 1 for each of them.
Yep.
And I am as well. So I get $2. You get $2.
Okay.
Now, if they match any of their likes, they will stay. If
Right.
not, they're going to leave. So my sorcerer doesn't have any likes, so he's going to go. My pit fighter likes wenches and dragon's breath. I only have the wench, so they're not going to stick around. They want to do shots.
And both of these are going to go too. But this one I'm going to keep to the side because it'll remind me that I pay 1 less
This next
coming round.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay.
That's it. That ends the count to till. Now we discard down to 5.
I have 5.
I have 5 as well, and we go on to the next day cycle. So you can go ahead and deal out.
Okay.
So now for the rest of the game, we're going to deal out just 3 cards from each deck, and there's no more drafting. And then we go back into the day phase.
All right.
Oh,
Wow, that's crazy.
that's
I
pretty
haven't
neat.
seen that in this game before.
That's really cool. Okay. Oh my goodness.
All right, yeah, I have to put that out.
Ooh. All right. So I think first things first, I need to get some honey mead out.
Yeah, I need to get some wine out. Apple wine.
Honey mead. So I've got mead
It really is very classy.
and wine.
Your joint there.
Yes, it is. Now, who can I get out? I can't get you out. Or you. Or you. Oh man, I'm so broke. Boy. Alright, I don't think I'm getting anything else out.
I know.
Unfortunately, I do not have the money. Alright, well.
Yeah, me neither.
That's it for me.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, I guess I can put this out. This is a card table. I've not seen this. It's kind of neat.
Oh, cool.
Once per round, you may pay 1 gold to flip a coin. If it's heads, you gain $3. It's a little
like
gambling thing. Yeah, I'll probably never do that, but I'll put it down. All right, nighttime.
All right, that's it. So deal us out 3 patrons, please. Let's see who's coming into my tavern now. Oh, right off the bat, bringing in the peasants.
Nice.
Any
the
drink.
For the wine.
They want any drink, and they like food, and they can eat some of my my cheese, my hard cheese.
All right, I'm gonna bring in. Oh, I can't bring him in.
I will bring in a commander who wants wine, and I can't bring him in.
Oh, that stinks. Darn it.
Let's see, what do I have? Wine and mead.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
So that's all I'm gonna do this round again.
Well, I have wine now, so I'll bring out a scholar.
Oh, scholar.
It's both.
It is. Well, he's a scholar. He's a mage.
He's
a
He's a little
sympathist.
bit of everything, yeah.
And he's a bard.
And he is, yes.
He wears many hats.
I don't have any mead. That's a problem. And I can't bring any of my other people.
Now, we can trade cards, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes, so I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay.
If you want to trade me a card for something, or you could actually pay me for a card that I have that you might want. So we could do a little bartering.
Really?
If you would want to get something from me.
When do we do that?
At
now?
any point, yeah.
Any
we
point
can
in
trade,
time?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
Just keep that in mind. We don't have to do it now.
Would you like an ale?
I'd love an ale.
You would?
I'll pay you $1 for that ale.
Well, I don't know if I want $1. Do you have any mead?
I don't have mead. That's the problem. I know you want mead.
I need mead.
So I don't really have any items that I can give up other than that. So.
This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it is.
This is going to be a big problem. Yeah, this is certainly an issue.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have ale. Ooh.
And you don't have mead?
I don't have any meat on me, no.
That's what I need, so.
You need mead?
I need mead.
Alright.
Let's count my cards here.
I know. Well, let's cash out first. Count
Well, I know, but I'm trying to figure out if I need to get rid of something. Alright, I'm gonna put out this guy anyway. My wandering wizard.
Okay.
It's Master Elodin.
Oh, yes.
He is wandering. 7.
Okay. I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to get rid of 3 cards.
I know. That's what I was looking at. Is how many cards am I gonna have to get rid of? Oh, did I put these out last time? My apple wine and card table.
Yeah.
During my next round, the cost of goods in my hand is reduced by 1. I forgot to do that, and I set this aside. So wouldn't these be both free?
Did you play them both? Apple wine and the card table? Or just the card table?
I played both of them.
Alright, then yeah, you should probably take 2 gold back.
Alright.
Alright, you ready to cash out?
Yeah.
So I get $2.
$2.
Yep. Yes, $2. Share issues. All right, I get $2.
Okay. I gave you 2.
Peasant's gonna stay.
2.
He likes food. That's gonna go.
Scholar's gonna stay. Wizard is out of here.
All right.
Because I don't have mead.
You don't.
Sucks. All right.
Okay, so now we have to discard down to 5 cards. I'll discard you. That's 1. I'll get rid of you. Ooh, I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh gosh, I've got to get rid of both of these, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get rid of. Oh, he's a good one too.
Because I need all of these.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this guy.
All right, that's a patron.
Down to 5.
And here's an ale.
Oh, I could use that.
Whew, I know.
All right, so daytime. All right. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, here we go. No.
Oh, cool.
Still not what I need.
Saw this.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right. I'm going to put down a village juggler because I have ale, so it's free.
Oh my God.
With my jester. My place is just like ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going to pay 2.
I still have an ale if you ever wanted to trade for mead.
I wish I had mead to give you. I brought out a dartboard.
I'm going to bring out a serving wench. Because I have any entertainer.
Okay.
I
don't have ale. I'm kind of stuck.
I have ale.
I know you do.
And I'm going to bring out...
But I have a dartboard. So do you.
Oh.
Oh, alright. So I'm going to play my goods trader. He's out for free if I have any game. The goods trader allows me to draw 2 additional tavern cards each round.
Ooh, that's nice. That's great.
That's really good. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I haven't been getting my extra gold for
what?
each patron who likes entertainers. He likes entertainers.
All right.
Don't I get a gold?
You do. Take an extra gold.
All right.
I forgot to count that.
Ooh. I'm not good with these keeping track of all that stuff. When you have to like read all the cards.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna do an aged brandy.
Oh,
We're
brandy.
classing it up in here.
I think so.
So that's gonna be 2. That allows me to play noble patrons.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Very nice.
And I get 1 gold for each round if I have noble patrons in my place.
Cool.
Is this... Oh, I have a serving wench. I thought I had one of those. So I'll play this guy too. Sneak, spell, grifter. Each round that you gain gold from a game, gain additional 1. I gain gold if I have soldiers in my tavern. I don't have any soldiers in my tavern.
You do not.
Alright.
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 We are ready to roll. So let's go into night.
Okay.
And see what kind of patrons are coming around. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
So I'm gonna play an elfin ranger.
Elfin.
He likes wenches. I have a wench. Pays an additional $1 if you have an elfin wine.
Press Ganger.
I have a highborn lady. She likes ale and entertainers.
I have a warlock who likes mead. Who wants mead but likes games.
I have a local guild master who likes wine and games.
Mead and games.
I don't have any food.
Nope.
I need some food,
Nope.
I think.
Nope. Oh, I don't have ale still, so I'm in trouble. But I do have another mercenary who likes games. I've got a lot of mercenaries that are hanging around in my place.
That's not good.
No. Okay. There we go. That's all I can play. So everybody here is mead, any drink, and any wench. I have 1 wench, so that's good.
Cool.
But that's it. So how much are you making?
All right. So I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So these are noble patrons.
Yes, they count for $2.
2.
Because they drink a lot, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, I get 1, because I have noble patrons. That's 8. I get 1 for each person who likes entertainers. So, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it.
10?
Yeah.
And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these guys are all sticking around except for the press ganger. He's going back. Everybody's here for the games.
9, 10. Okay.
All right, discard down to 5.
I only have 3.
All right, so deal them out. I
Okay.
get 2 additional, so I'm gonna get 5 cards.
Tavern cards?
Yep.
Nice.
Because of my goods trader.
Right.
Okay, 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 okay. No
This
ale.
is not what I need.
No ale.
I still have ale if you want to trade.
What would you like to trade for? You want mead?
I need mead.
I have mead.
All right, I'll trade you some ale.
Trade ale for mead. What a trade.
That's a trade.
That's a trade if I ever saw one.
There's
So,
some mead.
pay $1.
That should help you out, right?
Oh my God, you have no idea. And get some ales out. So now I can get to business. Oh, I like this one. Dragon's Breath.
Oh, I have that too.
You
Yeah.
can take 1 patron.
I know, that's cool.
Are you kidding me?
Ooh, that's cool.
Nah.
Actually, I need food. I shouldn't have taken that mead. I got rid of all my mead patrons. So I didn't have any mead. Alright, I'm gonna go crazy here.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna pay $4. And I'm bringing out Dragon's Breath.
You're gonna do it, huh?
Dragon's Breath lets you
You're
take...
off the screen,
my way
I
off the
think.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to come down. So bring everybody down 1 and do a second row.
Okay.
I think we've got some room
Yeah,
here.
can you drag my dudes down?
Yeah, you got plenty of room down here.
I know you kind of like staggered your cards.
That's okay. I'll do the same.
Alright, so where's my... Okay, so I'm bringing out Dragon's Breath. So you may take 1 patron from the patron discard pile each round. I guess when we get patrons.
I guess, yeah.
And then I can put out the Guild Fence, which you can do if you have Dragon's Breath. For each round, you may play 1 good in your hand for $1.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a knife target for 2. I have $4 I'm gonna spend. 3, 4. Knife target for 2. Give me additional gold for every thug in my tavern, and chessboard, 1 additional gold if I have mages in my tavern. So hopefully that will get me back in business. All right,
Okay.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
So let's go ahead and
Patrons?
deal out the patrons.
You're still at 3, right?
Yep.
And I get to look through this patron deck? The bottom one?
Yep.
The discard?
Okay, let's see. What am I going to play out here? This Dairy Maid wants any drink. Lets me play a cheese
The Night's
from my
Watch.
hand
It's the
for
Men of the
free.
Night's Watch.
Oh. She didn't let me play. I already have hard cheese. I don't want to play another cheese. It's silly. So the Dairy Maid's bringing cheese, but I don't want her cheese.
I want cheese.
This Halfling Thief wants... He likes nobles. Oh, unfortunately, there's no nobles. And he wants mead, and I have that. So a guardsman wants ale. I'll bring him in. He likes wenches, and I have wenches aplenty. This guardman likes wenches, so he's coming out. He wants ale. I can't play any nobles. So I don't have any
thug
nobles.
from your hand or the patron deck discard. Alright, so I'm going to search the
Alright,
patron discard for 2 things. First, I get to take any thug out of here.
Any
The
thug
pit
symbol?
fighter, are they a thug?
No thug
They're
symbol.
not. The
That-
press
that's
ganger
a thug,
is.
yeah.
Okay, so I can put that out. And that lets me play a staff for my hand for free, but I don't have any staff. Alright, so then I get to pick one, because I get that for my Dragon's Breath. I can just take any one of these. Wine, ale, and mead. Pays an additional $1. Oh yeah, I'll take my Wandering Wizard is coming back, because I have the Dragon's Breath now.
There you go.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Alright.
So you're good?
Yeah.
Let's count it up here.
I think that's it.
So...
yeah.
I have soldiers, so I get 1 if I have soldiers, so that's 1. 1 if I have thugs, and I do. 1 if I have mages, and I do. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh wait, so you're done.
I have 11.
You have 11. Alright.
So stay, go. These guys go back. These all stay.
Here's your 11. And I'll count mine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He pays an additional 1 if you have Brandy or Dragon's Breath. I have both, so that's 12. And then I get 13. 14, 15. 16. Because I have soldier. So 16.
Plus, how many do you have?
Oh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that's 24?
Yeah.
I have like 14, so
Yeah.
that's it, game over. So once somebody reaches 20, whoever has the highest gold count wins, so.
I want to keep playing.
No, that did it. You reached the 20 mark.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well done.
All right.
Very nice tavern.
Thanks.
Let's go talk. All right, Tavern Masters. Are you a Tavern Master?
I'm the Tavern Master.
You are indeed.
But you have been the Tavern Master in the past.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's good. We've played this, we always play the games kind of, a few times and everything before we really start to think about it.
Yep.
But likewise, what do you think about replayability on this one?
I think it's quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, every time we finish, you are ready to play again.
I am.
So.
It's, like every time we play, I'm like, but I want to keep going.
Yeah. It gives you the ability to build. There's so many different combos of bonuses, right? Like with getting the right patrons in, getting the right stuff into your tavern quickly.
Yeah.
To be able to hit those combos early to get more money to buy more stuff. And once you get your engine built, boom, it's over.
Like, I'm a good engine builder and I'm sold.
Yeah.
And this one is like you really do start to build like a really good engine and then the game ends.
It ends. As soon as you build that engine, you win.
It's over.
That's it. The first player to build the engine big will have one huge night of patrons.
And that's all it takes.
And it's all it takes.
Yeah. So, the Dirty Deeds expansion really just does everything it can to destroy the other person's engine.
It sure does.
Right? So it just kind of tears that engine down, takes longer to build.
You're basically plucking off their patrons.
You are.
And taking away their goods and everything. Yeah. Right. So there's a lot of that.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, so what about weight?
Light. I
would say very light.
It's a light game. Not super light, but it's light. It's lighter. Very easy to learn. I think in its current form, the iconography is very difficult to pick out, because I think part of that will be with getting art on the cards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because a gray card with some text.
It was such a.
It's a little tough to play.
We'll talk about components in a minute, but it was. Actually, let's talk about components now.
Jump right into it. Yeah.
Pretty light. Talk about components for a minute.
All right. So gold coins is a nice touch.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like they're the plastic coins, but the fact they're gold, you don't want to eat those. You don't want to eat those.
I want to eat them.
No, there's no chocolate in those. Okay. So the gold coins is a nice little touch, but the art for what art there is in the game is awesome.
It's such a tease.
Yeah.
Because the art is really good. Really good. I mean, we talk, about like kind of art styles and things like that a lot, and to me, this is a very. It's not quite. It is kind of fantasy in a way, and this is how I like to see like fantastic art done. Like fantasy art should be done this way. It's very clean, very nice looking.
Very nice to look at. Yeah, very colorful.
Even the stinky cheese.
Even the stinky cheese.
The stinky cheese card is gorgeous.
It looked stinky.
It did look stinky.
It really did.
It was really cool.
So, the art in this game in its final form will be... Oh, I can't wait to see the art in its final form because it looks... It really is a tease.
Yeah, it's cool.
So, yeah, component quality, if all the rest of the cards have the art that's anywhere close to what we've seen on the cards that does have the art, boom, it'll be awesome.
Very well done.
Very awesome.
All right, what about the theme?
Theme's great. I love the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fantasy buff, and you could picture your tavern with Kavos in there playing his lute and singing to Denna, or she's singing to him, and like there's wizards in there, and there's fighters. There's the King's Guard.
In there too.
Yes, of course he'd come in there too. And you have like the nobility coming in, and like you need the better stuff to bring them in. Like it all makes sense. Okay, yeah, these guys want the ale.
Right.
The thugs do thug things. The wizards do wizard things. Like it all fits together. And you're building a fantasy tavern.
Right.
In a card game, and I think that's great.
It is very cool. You really do, like, you feel like you're building it. Like, you can tell yourself the story as you're doing it. Like, we were kind of joking. Like, your tavern started out, like, kind of classy.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, wine, cheese, and, like, mead.
But it kind of pigeonholed me, too, though, because I couldn't get any of the other guys in who just wanted ale. You really do.
You want to try to have, like, diversify your
You have to. You've got to get it all in there before you can start really pulling in a lot of patrons, because that's where the money rolls in.
Yep. But once you do, you lay out all those patrons and you're good to go.
I guess fantasy tavern theme is the thing this year, on the heels of Dragon and Flagon. Yeah. Which is so popular.
Right. But this one did.
Yeah, follow suit. I liked it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I liked the theme. So.
All right, cool. Fun factor.
That's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's short. It's so short. Like you can't think. This isn't like build your deck and go crazy with it. We've been getting a lot of these short card games lately.
Yeah, they're fun.
Off of Kickstarter, and I think there's always room for them in the hobby, because not everybody has 2 hours to kill.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you want let's play a quick card game. Like this is something I would pull off the shelf and play.
Absolutely.
And we've had a nice run of Kickstarter games that were very light and very short. They come in a small package, card games that we've been fortunate to be able to play these, and I think they've all been unique.
Yes.
And they've all been really good, and this one's doesn't fall short in any of those categories.
Absolutely not. No, we have fun. Like I said, every time we finish playing this game, I want to pick it up and play again.
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely really good.
Yeah, it's really fun. Setup.
Oh, setup's easy. It's just a few decks of cards. You shuffle them, and you're good. So this is simple. 30 seconds, you could have this game ready. Yeah. Pull it out of the box, separate the piles, shuffle, you're good.
Yeah, and even like getting started with your hand and stuff like that. I mean, you have like your standard drafting mechanism.
Yeah, that's it.
It's very easy. Keeps it interesting because you are looking at, all right, what do I want to take? What do I want to give away?
Yeah, the hardest part of this game is in the cashing out the till.
I would say the bookkeeping.
Yeah, because you're going to have a lot of combos and just keeping track of all those extra dollars at the end of the round. There's where you might get a little like, ooh, there's some bookkeeping here.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, by the time you get to that point, though, the game's over.
Exactly. Like by the time it gets difficult, you're like, all right, this is going to be the last time we're doing this anyway.
You're counting up to 20, and that's very fast.
Yeah.
So.
All right. What about the audience? Who's this for?
This is for, I guess, anybody who likes fantasy. Anybody who likes fantasy card games, who's not looking to get into something heavy like a Magic the Gathering, where you're building a hand, you're building a deck. You're just playing to build a tavern, kind of like in Dream Home, building a dream home. You know what I mean? Like this is it. This is what you get. Here's the deck. Here are the cards. Put together the best tavern you can. Get in the most patrons you can. Try to keep as many as you can, and score points. Like that's it. And this probably lasts 3 rounds.
Yeah.
4 is long. I think 4 would be, that's a long game. That's where you're both struggling.
Yeah, I think in the solo game, you're actually rated on how many rounds it takes you to meet your goal. You actually have to pick. Up to 6 rounds and down to 2. So you could set yourself the most difficult level of 2, and you've got 2 rounds to get $20. Right. And if you don't make $20 in 2 rounds, you lose. So theoretically, you could win this game in 2 rounds against somebody. Yeah. If you have a really good draw. Which you did. Last game we played, Anthony stole the game. And that game was not fun
for you at all. I just got every card you needed.
And like
it was 3 rounds and I'd won.
It was like I didn't even start the game, and all I had was stinky cheese and like 1 ale, and no patron. Like all I had was peasants.
Yeah, like all you had were peasants. You had food. You definitely had the crusty bread.
I did, crusty bread, stinky cheese, and like...
You had just nothing but peasants. And I had like awful. Nobility, I had like...
In 3 rounds.
Elven wine. Yeah. It was just, I was bringing in... I had Kavoth in my tavern.
You did.
You didn't. Yeah, mine.
This game is for anybody reading King Killer Chronicles.
Yes, if you've read that book. Clearly, somebody's reading that book now because they're a little late to that game. But this game, it definitely fits the theme.
It does. It's so cool.
Yeah. So it's a light game, and it's a lot of fun. So, final thoughts on this one?
I don't know. I think we said it all.
Yeah, I think we have. Like I mean, you've been raving about it since we started playing.
Yeah, I really
do. You really seem to enjoy these quick little card set collection games. Obviously, you found your niche when it comes to short, light games, and this one. And again, like this is a fantasy theme, which you're not really into.
It is. I know.
You liked it.
You did it
a lot.
So good job.
Yeah, I mean, way to go. So obviously this is on Kickstarter still. Obviously these are still prototypes because more than half the art's missing.
Yeah.
But what art is there, I'm telling you, it's gorgeous, gorgeous art. So it's well worth it. I think if the price is right for you and you're looking for that light game in this fantasy tavern building theme, I'd say go for it. Obviously there's always risk with Kickstarter, but it's your call. I've gotten into a ton of Kickstarters, and knock on wood, I haven't been burned yet. I guess we'll see. I'm still waiting on one that's about a year and a half, but I think it's shipping soon. And we'll have a video for that when that comes out. So, but in any case, I'm a big supporter of Kickstarters. I think it's great. I think it gets a lot of these smaller publishers a chance to get some really good titles out there. Yep. And this one is certainly one I personally, think is really good, and I would definitely back this one. But I leave that up to you. I'll put the link to the Kickstarter in the comments. So, go check it out if you are remotely interested in this game. Read about it, do some research, and if you like it, I say go for it. But that's just my opinion, so don't hold me to that. If things don't go well,
don't take our word.
Yeah, if things don't go well. I didn't tell you have to do it. I'm just saying I would if it were me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Yes, and I think there's been so many good Kickstarters that we've gotten to demo that have really shown like some really good quality games. To be honest, right up there with any of the big publishers. These are really good. Really good game. Big game in a small package. That's what I like to call it. Something that you could put in a deck case and carry with you and play it anywhere. Like this. Right. This one does have kind of a big footprint though.
This one has kind of a big footprint. Yeah. This is not like an airplane tray.
No, this would never fit. This would never fit. There's just too many cards.
But it's definitely one that you could take with you. Pack it along for your game night or whatever. Yeah. When you go out and lay it out, play it. It plays up to 6.
Yeah, or you can play solo,
or play by yourself.
And they have the score, challenge goals for you, so that always makes solo play easy. If you're playing to a certain score, it's really hard to do that because some games will say, yeah, we have solo, but you're playing against yourself, you're playing to a score, but they don't provide you with a chart of scores to see how well you did. So I'm like, well, I scored 40 points, so what does that mean? Is 100 good or is 30 good and I did great? You don't know. But in this one they do. They say, all right, do it in this many rounds and you win. So I like that.
And you can play cooperative too.
You can.
So that's also nice.
Which is really just the solo rules with more people.
With more people. So, if you're into more cooperative kinds of things, especially with people.
Definitely. So there you have it. Tavern Masters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Go check it out on Kickstarter and we'll see you next time.
See ya.